Good afternoon, Eastern North Carolina. I'm meteorologist Russell James. Right now we're taking a look at our satellite and radar, and we have a few showers and thunderstorms starting to fire up across parts of our viewing area, mainly from looks like there Wayne County extending into Beaufort County. And again, the rain chances this afternoon remaining around 30 to 40%, other spots remaining dry. But the big story this afternoon, of course, is keeping an eye on Tropical Storm Debby. Still has winds of 65 miles per hour, gusts up to 85 miles an hour. It made landfall this morning around 7 a.m. right along the Big Bend of Florida, but now as it continues to move further off towards the north and east, we're going to notice the forward motion continue to decrease here. So it's basically sitting right along the Florida-Georgia border. And here's a closer look at our first alert live radar showing the core of Debby as it continues to move off towards the north and east. But keep in mind, that's just the center. A lot of the effects extend several hundred miles away towards the north and east, already dumping precipitation across eastern Georgia, coastal parts of South Carolina, and some showers beginning to arrive there right along parts of southeastern North Carolina. So we'll continue to watch it here over the coming hours, but eventually Debby is going to be moving off towards the north and the east, eventually weakening further to 45 miles an hour as we go into Tuesday morning, and then it's going to make a slow crawl certainly along the South Carolina coast as a very strong tropical storm. There is an outside chance it could reemerge near the Atlantic, but if it remains close to the coast, it won't really strengthen too much. Regardless whether the winds increase or not, of course, the big story will be the rain over the coming days, certainly as we'll start to see several inches of heavy precipitation begin to build and increase, certainly across eastern Georgia and South Carolina. That's where the bulk of the heaviest rain will be, but some of this could extend even across parts of southeastern North Carolina and even across parts of our area, where we can see a few inches, roughly 5 to 7 inches, with isolated spots certainly near the Crystal Coast, picking up close to 10 to 15 inches of precipitation. So over the next 5 days, heaviest rain arriving Thursday into Friday. And let's walk you through your hourly forecast. So for the rest of this afternoon, isolated showers. We get a nice break in between later tonight going into the first part of tomorrow. Tuesday morning, we'll see a few isolated showers and storms, and then it's embedded in those heavier rain bands where we can see those heavy downpours. We'll get a few breaks in between throughout the afternoon. 5 o'clock Tuesday, again, isolated thunderstorms. And then as we head into the overnight hours and early into Wednesday, we'll see another round setting up, eventually picking up more so as we head later on into the day, certainly Wednesday into Thursday as well. And again, you get caught underneath some heavy rain, you can easily pick up around 1 to 2, easily picking up 3 inches. But then if you see a few breaks in between, you'll luck out at around ½ inch to 1 inch of precipitation. Eventually, once the core of Debby arrives, widespread 3 to 4, even as in some cases up to 5, 6 inches of precipitation. Excessive rainfall outlook marginal today, tomorrow, getting up to slight risk, I would say, from Greenville points towards the north. South of New Bern, that's when you start running to the moderate risk category, and then overspread certainly as we head into your Wednesday. So that's why we do have first alert weather days continuing over the next few days, Tuesday night through Friday night. Flash flood risk for right now, low to moderate, but again, the heaviest impacts again likely to arrive Thursday into Friday. So you just want to be sure to have the WITN First Alert Weather app. And again, we'll continue to fine tune this forecast here over the coming days. Be sure to stay tuned for the latest information.